All right, hello. This is take 3. Hopefully, third time's a charm. I keep leaving important things out. My name is Betsy Neesmith, and I'm going to be telling you about a really amazing Web 2.0 tool that I've recently discovered called SeeSaw. It's Web 2.0 primarily, but you'll find out in a minute that it's also mobile. That just shows how cool it is. Anyway, SeeSaw is a learning journal. So basically a digital portfolio that can be used by students as young as 5. It is super user friendly and has some really cool features to prevent a 5-year-old from taking a bad picture of something that they're wanting to display as evidence of their learning. But they're very much so old enough to be able to show evidence of their learning, and so this app enables them to do that, which is really awesome. So just like it's a platform similar to Facebook as best I can describe. It's like a mini Facebook that's just private for your the confines of your classroom, where students are able to post artifacts and show evidence of their learning through several different avenues, a few of which being taking photos, video, sharing links to other websites. Let's see, there's a few other ways you can type a note, so you can type evidence of your learning. But it's very user friendly, and so the students' posts are shared with their teacher, their peers, and just their parents. So not the whole class's parents, just the child's parent. So it's private in that way, which is really cool. It includes a class blog feature, and students are able to post their artifacts straight to the class blog if they want, which is really cool. And it just gives students choice and ownership over their learning goals. I'm going to show a quick video now that is going to show you the interface of SeeSaw, and then I'm going to click over to my account and just show you how I plan to use it in a project that I already do with my students. So
SeeSaw is a learning journal that empowers students to showcase what they're learning at school. Students each get their own journal and can easily add items just by taking a picture. You can also add video, drawings, or anything from the camera roll. SeeSaw's camera detects if it's being held steady before taking a picture, and 2 taps is all it takes to add a voice explanation, drawing, or text. Next, students pick their name from the class list and add the item to their journal. It's that easy. Students as young as 5 are using SeeSaw with minimal teacher supervision. Teachers can browse items from the whole class or review a single student's work. SeeSaw helps keep everything organized and in one place. SeeSaw journals are accessible from anywhere, on iPads, iPhones, and on the web, making them great to refer back to for parent-teacher conferences, assessments, or student self-reflection. When teachers approve new items, parents are automatically notified, giving parents a personalized glimpse into their child's day and a conversation starter for later. Parents can view only their child's journal, and student journals are kept completely private. Setting up your class takes just 30 seconds. Download SeeSaw in the App Store and get started.
okay, so as you can see, it is super user friendly. I love that anti-shake feature for the small hands, because that does become a problem. I've seen some very blurry photos when I've tried to have them take pictures of things. So I would love to see that. I teach 2nd grade, so so anyway, I already do this project called Design a Water Park. Found it on Teacher Pay Teachers. I really love this seller, though. She has some really, really, really good project-based learning going on in her store. But as this stands now, it's just a paper format. They complete a booklet. I'm going to show you a couple of examples of some student artifacts, and these come from the little booklet. But basically, the students design a water park, and they from the ground up, they brand their company or the park itself. they come up with logos and slogans and billboard ads and mobile apps that will solve problems that they have to like anticipate that might come up with the guests at their park. They have to design a pump that will abide by environmental regulations, that will pump water in a friendly way from a local river to their park, and then pump the water, and then the water would flow back to the river from their park. And so the pump has to be drawn out and designed, and the parts labeled. So that's a really cool feature. They have to come up with a concession stand menu and pricing, and they create some word problems from using the menu items from their concession stand, and they have to be relevant. But anyway, it's a really cool project that just kind of spans the content, the entire curriculum, and we enjoy doing it. At the very end, they have to create a map of their park and then a different model of some sort of it. It needs to be either 3D or virtual in some way. So I've offered Minecraft as an option for them in showing me the map of their park, or they can build it using blocks or Legos or something in the classroom. And SeeSaw actually is going to be awesome, that they're going to be able to take pictures of that final product if it's something, because last year my students who chose to build it, we did snap a bunch of pictures, but I didn't put it in a place like this. I think I may have tried to post some of them to our blog, but things like that just never happened. I never really had a streamlined process until now. So now every student will get to take a picture themselves and post it to their online learning journal, which is just amazing. And they'll be able to get feedback immediately from their parents. So I think the video said that as soon as the teacher approves a student's post, then the parents actually get a direct notification on their phone, which is awesome. Anyway, so these are just a couple of examples of artifacts. So the very beginning of the project, we do a brainstorming session where they just activate prior knowledge and just write down everything they know about water parks. And so here it would be, they would just have taken a picture of the page and posted it on, and it has the text just typed annotation down below, like a caption. Over here on the right is the class list, and this is showing me here that I'm looking at student A's post. So I can like it, I can comment on it, I can, I guess, move it to a different folder, put it straight to the blog, and then this little, oh yeah, it gives you some more options over there, the ellipses. And so then here's another artifact that's the branding stage of our project, and this student has just added some voice recording, and so I won't make you listen to the whole thing. But
my name is student A.
But the student can talk and tell about what they did, how they, or why. They could be answering a predetermined question that the teacher gave them. So that critical thinking piece, you can have them analyze their work and give a response when they post it. So I just love that it enables all of this to just be in one place. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. There's a blog feature. So I've shown you now. I put one of the other artifacts. I just published it to the blog by pressing the same button beneath the post. There's a calendar feature, and this takes you back to the feed. So that is SeeSaw. Let's go back to our presentation here. Okay, so how I plan to use SeeSaw to facilitate learning is by, first of all, it facilitates collaboration in my classroom, just another layer of it, and I really jump at any opportunity I can to have my kids collaborating with each other, sharing ideas and learning from each other. It's just also provides a wonderful platform for documenting student work during project-based learning. We do a lot of that in my classroom, and like I was saying, sometimes we just don't get to document certain parts of it, the stuff that they use materials in my classroom and they're not able to take home. So fostering, let's see, where was I? Oh, and the authentic audience is a big piece that I think is going to really facilitate their learning, because it's going to motivate them to take their work more seriously and to be proud and feel proud of what they're doing at school every day by being able to share it with their parents. I also think it's going to increase the amount of feedback I'm able to give each student, which is huge. It's something that breaks my heart that I'm not able to do more of. I give myself so much heck every single year because I feel like I could be giving more, and I feel like this Web 2.0 tool is going to really kind of fix that for me, and I'm really excited to see that play out this year. Let's talk about the 4Cs and how SeeSaw develops 4C skills. I think I've probably made this part already very clear, but I'll say it again really quickly. It fosters collaboration because the students are able to communicate with each other and offer each other feedback in a really safe spot. I think that they're going to be fostering some important communication skills. Use my pointer here. Also in doing that, because they're going to learn how to talk to each other, respect, how to offer praise when needed, and how to also offer helpful suggestions and feedback in a way that's respectful, because their work's also being commented on, and they would want everybody to be respectful to them as well. So I think that's going to be something that's going to be easy to kind of show them how to do, and this is offering amazing practice at that. It's a skill that we all need. Of course, SeeSaw fosters critical thinking skills as they're analyzing their work. They're thinking critically as they're deciding how they're going to best display evidence of their learning. That's also thinking critically. I think this just the method of them doing this, deciding how I'm going to show my learning in this way, is just the highest order thinking skill I can imagine. Let's see, creativity. They're creating constantly when they're using the app. They're creating text. They're creating pictures. They're taking pictures of things that they've created in my classroom, so they're able to show their creativity through this app in a very important way. But that is SeeSaw, and I hope you enjoyed hearing about it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'm really excited to use this. Yay! Bye.